Hey, I am back to see how I do with this final game. We are at the boss battle. This will determine if I get all the marbles or not. If I lose, I stop at 6 wins. Still a pretty impressive feat. If I win, then I go all the way to 7-2, which is an even more impressive feat. Although this is a very good deck, so it will not stun me if I get to 7, but I will be happy even at 6 with this good of a deck. So let's go ahead and see if we can get there. So, our opponent is already here. We're up against Sergeant Snyder in Platinum, so they must have been a Diamond before, or they just played a lot and got to Platinum already. Alright, we have 2 mana, which is enough to cast 2 of my creatures and then 1 of my spells, so I think I'm going to keep this and hope that I just draw that 3rd one that I need soon, but we'll see. We'll go on planes, we'll get aggressive with the Chorister. We also have the Pride Malkin to make the Pteranodon a threat, so I'm definitely thinking that this is a pretty good start for me. Go ahead and go on the attack here. Then we'll play the Pteranodon. Hopefully we'll get the 3rd land and be able to play the Pride Malkin and just get my assaults going. If not, we still can play the Pegasus, so this is not all lost, but it will not be great. Or they just get rid of my guy. That's also fine. Okay. I mean, it doesn't feel bad for them wasting it on a defender. Now I have more attackers, so whatever. I am stuck on mana though, so this is looking pretty bad for me right now. They are white and red. They have 3 mana. I think I should just stay aggressive right now since I have the board. Oh. Alright, alright. So they're gonna get a guy or 2. Let's hope they just get 1. Because, oh, they got both. Alright, so they definitely have some advantage here. It gets +1 + X. Okay. So I can kill that. I think I just need to keep developing right now. Let's see, this gets to be a 3-2 and a 2-2. I think I want to play the Malkin and put it on the Pegasus to make it a really good blocker. Yeah, go right there. We'll hold. This will be a disincentive for my opponent to attack. I will take a trade, but I am a bit concerned about a sure strike. This is where I trade with Pride Malkin because I don't care about it. 100% trade. I'm not losing the Pegasus for this guy. I am totally willing to lose the Pride Malkin for that, though. See, I told you. Sure strike. I thought there was a chance that there would be one, and there was. Alright, so we are going to just play a... Let's see, does this thing have haste? It doesn't, so I don't have to worry about attacking on the next turn. The Pegasus will do a good job slowing down my opponent. So I'm going to play a battalion, then have some more threats ready to go. Then we're going to hold steady because the Pegasus does a good job of disincentivizing attacks here. And if they attack, then I'm just gonna get stronger. Plus I have the swift response ready, so it feels pretty good. I think I'm in an okay spot here, but they have a ton more cards than me, so that's definitely a downside here. thanks to their Houndmaster drawing 2 cards. Also, they have 5 cards. Yikes. Okay. Pack leader, pretty strong. Pretty strong. That's also really, really strong. Wow. Good job, buddy. Let's see. I should kill the Houndmaster, right? Just trade the battalion for it. Feels like a bad deal, though. But, I mean, my opponent has so much powering up ability here that I think it's the right play. Because it's just going to get more and more power, right? And although being able to take out the Alpine Watchdog, like with this pair here, right, I'll lose the Concordia Pegasus, I'm guessing, will make it so that I can swift response the pack leader. And maybe that's correct. Let's try this. We'll try this line here. Because the pack leader is the more dangerous one right now. Yeah, so they get rid of my good blocker. This can still block this, and so I'm not super worried here. We're going to attack with the makeshift battalion because I don't think they're inclined to block with their pack leader. Yeah, they'll take it. And then we're going to pass. We have removal. I mean, it's not great, but it is something. I think I should have kept the battalion up now that I think of it. Okay, yeah, that's really bad. Nice. They've got a very aggressive deck, and it plays very well. I can't do much about this attack here. Yep. Resolve all. Okay. So shoot you, number 1. Shoot you, number 2. I'm just going to take the hit from the Bolt Hound. I'm okay with that. I have a Bolt Hound too, look. That's annoying. Okay. We're going to attack. That's tapped out, so I might as well get some life. And we'll pump you. That'll help me on this race here. And I could trade the battalion for the Hound. Or the Cur. It might have to be the Cur just because of how much damage the Cur can do. That's a problem. It's definitely a problem. But it can't attack. But yeah, I'm gonna need some help here. Costs 4 to kill, okay. This is bad for me, of course. Alright, so this can become a 5/3. Or I can kill this and just take down the power of this by 1 at each point. And Pride Malkid is a blocker, I guess. I think I still have to take down the Cur, though, as much as I want to take down the Bolt Hound. Unfortunately, this is not going to get me anywhere. Long term. My opponent has one more, and they'll get there. They can shoot this. So I think I might be dead here. whatever I put this counter on, and I'm going to play it, is going to get killed. So I think I put the counter on itself, but the dart takes it out. All right. That way the Courser can still gain me life on the crackback. This is not a winning pattern, but it is a pattern. But it's really all I can do right now. Unfortunately, I have gassed out, and my opponent has much better cards right now on the table in sort of every respect. I can't even protect my Proud Malkin with a feed. Yeah, so that's gonna hit. They're gonna hit me for 10. Yeah. No blocks. Okay, so I'm gonna just hold up mana. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to die to the Garruk. Unfortunately. Like, I can block with a Chorister on the Bolthound, so they're probably not gonna attack with the Bolthound. They need to find removal for the Chorister. Oh, that's really annoying. Alright. Well, that's gonna happen. They're gonna hit me for 5. I'm just gonna take it. Unfortunately, for one turn, I'm just gonna take it. No blocks. I need something better right now. Maybe a Feat of Resistance? Something? Gale Swooper? It's not quite enough. If I play this... Yeah, that's not going to be good enough. I'd rather just pump the Chorister and then block the Bolthound, right? So we're going to play this. They have to attack each turn. Yeah, I'd rather just gain the life and chomp. Unfortunately, that's going to turn on their Gadrek, so this is just bad in every single way. Oh, well, okay, I've lost. Yikes. That's a nice... Yeah. 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 Well, I've lost. I don't think I have removal for Gadrak. Yeah, Conclave Mentor's not going to do it. Alright, good game. You got me. We'll play our 2 guys for the questing, but we'll lose here. Alright. Sure. And we quit. I could double chomp, but even if I double chomp, there's no way for me to win, right? So I just quit that one. We'll take our 6 here. Claim our prize and see what we have in our 5 packs and 1,800 gems. Still, that's a pretty good amount of rewards there. Alright, this is our first pack.
Address me as Queen of the Dead.
This is an easy Liliana as first pick. I've taken her before and didn't play her, but if you're going to take her first, it's a stronger way to make sure that you're going to play black, because she's a really strong incentive to play black. She's removal, she's discard, she's potential life loss, and if you can ultimate her, it's really strong. Don't think we're going to be doing that, usually in limited, but still a very good first pick. If it weren't for Liliana, I'd probably take the Basri's Acolyte, maybe the Swift Response, but I think the Acolyte's the responsible other pick here. Alright, and then we got the pack 2. I think of all of these cards here, I am most in on Scorching Dragonfire. It's premium removal. It gets rid of anything. It even exiles it so it can't come back from the grave, so it's really good. I think Shacklegeist is a decent other card choice here, but I don't think anything else here is really calling my name. Alright, reward pack number 3 gets us all of these cards. Nothing here is exciting. I think, well, I guess Lore Scale Quad is pretty exciting. This is a very good card. It grows really fast. It's always a threat. Your opponent's really incentivized to remove it. And so even if it's just a removal magnet, that can potentially also just win you the game if you let it get big enough. It's good. It just gets bigger every turn no matter what, and then it can get huge if you're able to draw more cards. So pretty good. That's probably my first pick. All right. And here we have a few good cards. I like Furious Rise a lot, but Primal Might is just a game winner. Like, you play this, even if you just have a few mana to put into it, it makes one of your creatures huge, and then kills one of their creatures, and then you can potentially just run over and punch your opponent in the face with your now huge creature. So Primal Might is an easy first pick here. If not, Furious Rise I like a lot. These other four are just kind of whatever. So this, even if you don't end up in the deck, if you do end up in the deck with power 4 or greater, it can be quite good at getting you extra card advantage. So Furious Rise is the second pick here. Alright, and then the final pack here has all this stuff. Finishing Blow is decent removal. It's kind of slow though, so it's not high on the pick list. I'd actually take Jorlvial Moonvolley Recluse, because if you can draw that second card a turn, she is a card advantage engine. Like, she just gets you a 2/2 every turn, and that's pretty good. Now the latter ability, the ability to turn your creatures into base power and toughness X, where X is the number of cards in your hand, is not that great. Like, in the late game, you're going to have spent most of the cards in your hand already, so that's not the reason why you take it. It's the potential just to have an engine of creating 2/2 green cat creatures, and then you're just looking for cards that would trigger that ability, whether it's Thrill of Possibility or it's, standard blue card draw or some sort of cantrip that lets you get a second card each turn. So that's what you're looking for. All right, those are the packs. I guess what I'm going to do now is I'll start another draft. Or, wait, what's Tinker's Cube draft? This is interesting. Oh, it's a Phantom draft. You spend 4,000, and let's see. These cards are interlocking parts that do more together on their own. I'll probably do this on a non-live video, so we'll just go back to the Premier Core Set draft and do maybe one more of these. All right, here we go. Seats are being filled. I am so tired right now. It's been really hot here in Southern California. Really, really hot. Makes me sleepy. Alright, ready. Here we go. All right. We have, let's see, Llanowar Visionary is pretty good. Finishing Blows, decent removal. Chrome Replicator can be good if you can get a lot of dupes. These are not really first picks. They're decent cards. And then Idol of Endurance. It's okay card advantage. I don't know if it's a first pickable, though. But if you are in white, it does get you back a whole bunch of creatures, so it's good if you're being aggressive. So the real question is, do I want the Chrome Replicator just stay open, or do I take the Idol and just like hope that I can go aggressive, or do I take the Llanowar Visionary because it's just generally good? I think the pick is a Visionary. I don't think the Idol is quite strong enough. It is strong, but I think the Visionary is just generally good. And so let's go ahead and take that as our first pick here. All right. Now we have Filtering in the Sanctum. This is not that great. This is not that great. Ward Battlements can be good in certain decks. I like Deathbloom, and I like Truffle Snout. I think those are probably the highest choice picks, so it's either between Deathbloom, Thallid, or Truffle Snout. Since I'm already in green, this is pretty good value, but since I'm already in green, I might as well just stay in green. I don't think one of them is stronger enough that it makes me want to change my path here. Alright, we have another Chrome Replicator, but we have another Truffle Snout. And I think I like the Truffle Snout. Just, again, nothing in this pack is saying that it's really, really good. And so I'm just going to take the one card that is decent for what I'm trying to do here. And we got another Llanowar Visionary. Although Pridemalkin and between Pridemalkin and Visionary, this is a really hard choice because I think it's actually Pridemalkin because as strong as a Visionary is, we already have 2 cards with +1/+1 counters, and the Pridemalkin just makes another one with +1/+1 counters. Now I did this last time. That's the last deck I drafted. The last 2 decks I drafted, but I think the synergy is just too strong to ignore, and I think we're already solidly in green. But you know what? I think the Pridemalkins do tend to roll back around. The Visionaries don't, so I'll take the Visionary this time. And now I actually want Chrome Replicators because they actually work really well with what I'm doing here. Okay, now we are in a place where we're trying to choose what our second color is, our potential second color. And I think I'm just going to choose a card, whatever card that feels strongest with what I'm doing right now. And I think that's probably Finishing Blow. It is a removal spell. It's unconditional. I mean, Daybreak Charge is decent. Inoculate is good if you're in the +4. This is good if you're in the 4. But nothing of those really says it's something that I want to have. I'd rather just take a removal spell that I could splash if I need to. So that's what I'll do. Alright, Garruk's Uprising is a very powerful card if you can get to the 4 power and greater level here. So it has to have 4 power or greater, so it doesn't actually work with these. But it is green. And it's not like I really care that much about a Sabertooth Mauler. So maybe I start looking at finding big creatures to cast with Garruk's Uprising. And now this incentivizes me to take big cards like the Colossal Dreadmaw and whatever 4 power or greater creatures. Now that I have the ramp for it, that's ramp. That'll get me there. I do like the Magma as well. I don't know if I want this ramp card versus the Magma. The Magma, I think, is just better, right? In terms of a card that actually does something. But this is in color, so that's a big question. Do I want the ramp? And what am I ramping into? I just have 1 Colossal Dreadmaw right now. I guess the Llanowar Visionaries fill in for what the Sanctum does, so let's just take the Magma in case we're going red. Reg Big Beats, we got the Colossal Dreadmaw. I like the Replicator again, but especially since I have lots of dupes, but if I just want to go big, I just want to go big, right? This is 4 power. We're doing the ramping thing. Thallid and Archer are not 4 power. And yeah, I'm trying to ramp into big stuff, so we'll take the Pit Brute. I don't think we'll play it necessarily, but we'll take it as a start. If I can get more ramp, I'll play it, but I think the Dreadmaws are probably good enough. We'll see. Alright, we don't really want any of these, so we'll just take the land and see if we end up with something that needs white. Okay, Turtus Lag, good removal. Not really looking for another Bone Pit Brute, so I'll take the removal. In fact, I'm just going to put this in the sideboard for now. We'll see. We could still ignore red and go to black, but... Alright, 4 power or greater, that's a thing. But now, like, this is not going to be that good unless we get a lot of 4 power or greater cards, so we're definitely looking for those. Yeah, we're definitely interested in high power creatures now. And we have 2 Visionaries, so we do have the ramp package to potentially be able to get there. Fierce Empath? Sure. I mean, we have Dreadmaws. We have potentially this Bone Pit Brute. So, not a terrible card here. Soulseer is good removal in red. I mean, I like the Replicator. I do like the Mastermind's Tome. But I don't think you take it over good removal like Soulseer, or even the Heartfire Emulator is also pretty good. But we're all on good, solid, non-contestable removal like the Soulseer. This is a way to actually kill the 3/1 white creature that can gain Indestructible after it gains Indestructible, getting kind of a 2-for-1. Alright, I think it's possible that this comes back around. We're going to take the Hunter's Edge to blow up something. Yeah, I mean, Palladium Mirror is also in the question, but I don't think you turn down removal. Unless there's something like even stronger than removal. Right now, I think Finishing Blow is out, unless you can get some fixing. Because I have Hunter's Edge, Turn to Slag, Soul Seer. It's pretty good. Alright. I don't really like the Dilophosaur. I don't really like the Arsonist either. So this is a bit of a question mark. I could take the Forgotten Sentinel because at least it has 4 power. Yeah, I don't like the Dilophosaur enough. It doesn't have 4 power on entry and only benefits if you have 4 power. So I think I'm just going to take the Sentinel because it does have 4 power. It's not the best card. I'll easily replace it. But nothing else in this pack is in what I'm trying to do here. We have another Hunter's Edge. I think that's an easy first pick. Or a pick in this case. We definitely want to make sure we get enough creatures to edge things out with, though. Alright, this is harder. We could take a track down, but I think I'm just going to take Pitchburn Devils because it's a creature. I want to make sure I have enough threats, even though this really doesn't fit that 4 power mode for the Garruk's Uprising. The other choice, I guess, is track down to get a card, but I think it might be able to wheel, so we'll just take the Devils. Probably not play the Devils. We have another Uprising, which is a strong card, but I don't... Do I want a second one? I think I just want another Visionary. We'll take the 2-drop to hold down the ground. I think we need more ground holding. I don't love the Snare Spinner, but, you know, sometimes you just need a guy to hold down the ground. That's our guy. We'll take Burn Bright because it's in our colors. And, you know, I guess I don't really care about any of this other stuff. I guess Finishing Blow has a purpose here. But we already have one. We're probably not even playing that. We'll take Burn Bright. Not playing Burn Bright, though. We're not that deck. Well, maybe we are. We'll see. Second pack is not going as well for us as first pack. We'll take the Replicator for sure. We definitely have lots of multiples here, so, and potential to get more. Then here we'll take Thornwood Falls for the board. Probably not playing that. We're definitely looking for more Onaki Ogre. Somebody has taken it though, so somebody else must be in this deck. And when I pass the second one, there's a good chance somebody picked it up. It's not as good if there's somebody else in this deck. Oh, I guess I'll take another Officer. This is going to go very poorly for me, though, if I don't get more 4 power or greater creatures. I might even have to play these terrible Bone Pit Brutes. We'll just grab a dude, not play it. Oh, it came back around? Oh, this came around? Will I play a second one of these? No, I will not. So I'll take the Temple. Probably won't play it, though. Oh yeah, we'll take that guy. That's a decent 4 power greater creature. I also like the Havoc Jester, but this guy's huge and then can get in on the attacks with flying, so we take Gadrak easy. Easy peasy. And we take Garruk. I mean, he's in color. He's doing stuff.
No matter the plain.
You just take him, right? I think that's just what it comes down to.
Home.
We take Shock. It's removal. The chance that this comes back around or this comes back around, we'll be happy to take either, I guess. But yeah, we'll take the 1 mana removal first. We're not really that interested in the Empath here. Do we take Pestilent or Turn to Slag then? Let's see. Just get another bit of removal for something big. I don't like how slow it is, but it's not like I'm looking to get another Fierce Empath. I guess a Setessan training will well, I guess our big guys are all Tramplers, so we don't really care that much, right? Yeah, we'll just take a second Turn to Slag. Oh, we like this 3-drop. Oh, we like Volcanic Salvo even more. I like this 3-drop a lot, but this is real removal. And then here, there's another one of these. I'll take it because nothing else is in our colors, and I don't really want anything else. Yeah. I guess I could take Enthralling Hold, but the 2 blue manas, I don't think those tap lands are good enough to splash that. So we'll just take the Uprising. Probably end up cutting one of those. I don't want another one of these, so I'll take the Fierce Empath number 2. Probably not play that either. Yeah. I'll take the Ramper, I guess. I don't really want to go Gorehorn. That's just going to die to everything. So yeah, Ramper. Now I have tons of ramp, but just 2 Colossal Dreadmaws. I could really play these Bone Pit Brutes now. And I might. That might be better than the ordinary Dilophosaurs right now. Or the Pitchburn Devil even. Alright, this is the question. Do I want another Bone Pit Brute? Or, I mean, do I want another Truffle Snout? Or do I want the second Forgotten Sentinel to get that 4 power or greater going? It's a hard one. I think I'm more in the Forgotten Sentinel. I guess I am in the Forgotten Sentinel. We'll take another Chrome Replicator. We got a lot of doubles, so that's fine. Oh, we got another Dreadmaw. That's also good. And then here, I guess I'll take this for the board. But yeah, Skyway Sniper is only good against creatures that fly. That's not what we want. We don't really want the Gorehorn either. We just take a Megalodon just for kicks. Let's just put this on our board. I'm not going to play either, so might as well just take the one that I think is cooler. Put that on our board. This deck has a potential to get really overrun though, so I'm going to have to do some thoughtful trimming here. Alright, I got some extra gems here. Alright, so let's do some trimming here. Yeah, let's cut the Pitchburn Devils. We're going to cut some 3-drops here. I don't think we want 2 Fierce Empaths. How many 4 or greater creatures do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7's not bad. I need to keep this just to keep myself from dying, right? Gadrak, set 8. So that's good. This can get one of these Colossal Dreadmaws. I think it's good to be able to get one. I'm not fond of the Dilophosaurs. I'll get rid of 1. How am I doing on number of creatures? 18 creatures. So we're doing alright on creatures. This will just kill 2 things, which is great. This will kill more things. I'm down on the killing of things plan. Hunter's Edge also makes things big enough to kill things. Garruk is just strong. So, I mean, we play Garruk no matter what. We have 4 pieces of ramp here between the Visionary and the Palladium Mirror. And then 1 way to get cards that have been ramped. Do I just want to get rid of the Truffle Snouts then? Like that? I still have too many cards. I guess what? Get rid of 1 turn to Slag. I don't need 2 Garruk's Uprisings. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 16 creatures. I need to cut 1 more card, don't I? I think the Visionaries make up, so I don't need the mirror. Then this is the deck? Or do I put back in one of the like a pair of snouts so that I have more duplicates for the Chrome Replicator. Like, let's say I bring these two back in, cut the Dilophosaur, which is not that great anyways, and then cut the Fierce Empath. Like with 3 Dreadmaws, I'm likely to draw them, so I don't need the Empath to draw them for me, and it does nothing by itself, right? So now I have double, triple, double, triple, double. So I can potentially get a bunch of 4/4s with this. This works really well with Garruk's Uprising because it's a 4/4. If it makes another 4/4, then I get another 4/4. So 3 ramp cards, 3 payoffs, some expensive stuff. I think this works. Alright, let's take a look at our mana. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, plus 6. So that is 17 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we're definitely slightly more in the green. I think this is an appropriate amount of lands for us. I think this is the deck. Yeah, I don't think I want a second Garruk's Uprising. It's, you know, it does draw us extra cards if I were to have another one. Do I play a second Garruk's Uprising, though? And cut something else? Like a... Is there anything that I would cut for the second Garruk's Uprising? I don't think so. Right? Do I just cut 1 Dreadmaw and go down to 2 Dreadmaws? Maybe that's what I would cut as the additional cut. I don't know. I mean, if you have some thoughts about what I should have done or should do, let me know in the comments. I'm going to... stick with this plan right now. And we'll reevaluate after the first game. See if I need 1 less Dreadmaw and 1 more Uprising. But I think I'll stick with this plan for now. Then we'll test it out. Here we go. Maybe I should have played the Gorehorn just to have the complete Garruk. Like Garruk himself, the Uprising, the Gorehorn. I guess I don't have that 4/3 Hexproof from black card, but you can't have it all. Too bad Garruk doesn't make 4/2s. That would have worked really well with his Uprising. Here we are. We're up against Onir in silver, it looks like. They're being matched up. Sure. I get Llanowar to Uprising to Replicator, I guess. Kill something with Soulseer. I could actually Llanowar into Replicator, but I think I'd rather play the Uprising first just to get the benefit off of it. Alright, they're on green as well. And we got double Llanowars. Now I'm Llanowar to Replicator, I guess. Alright, Llanowar number 1. I'm getting the lands out. That's good. Oh wow, they don't have anything? Interesting. Alright, now I have 5 mana. I could cast the Replicator, but I think I just want to play onto this greed thing here. So we'll put out the second Llanowar. Draw another card. keep my hand full. Then attack with the first Llanowar. They didn't flash out that 2-1 that could kill the Llanowar. Interesting. Okay. I think we just played Garruk. As much as I want to do something else, I think the responsible play is just to play the strong card, right? So we'll play you. And then we'll make a 3-3 right now.
The organ of my pack's always growing.
And then we're going to play the Uprising so that we can replicate her on the next turn. Okay. They have a haste creature? Sure, okay, you got me. You got Garruk. We'll replicate her then. Make a bunch of guys, draw a bunch of cards. Being rewarded for my greed here. We'll play you, and then, you know what? Let's just keep getting my board huge. We'll play a Truffle Snout. Put the counter on. And then I think we're just going to start pounding next turn. Sure, I have so many cards. I will drop a Mountain and a Truffle Snout. And then we attack. So I have 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think I just attack with everybody. Yep, everybody go. You're at 1. I'll play you. On to the card. Play the extra land. Pass turn. My opponent had such a slow start. Sure. And they quit, yeah. Oof. Yeah, that was hard. I don't know. My opponent had way too slow of a start. And I was not punished for being as greedy as I was. I should have been punished. Wow. Alright. We'll go to game 2. So it felt right. I think the deck felt right. Oh, we'll see. If I get punished for having too many 6-drops, then I'll find out soon enough. Alright, here we go. Round 2 against Ikuba. My opponent for the day. Again, we have 3 mana, which I like. I have a 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop, 5-drop. Alright, we'll keep it. They're up first, so that puts us at a disadvantage. It's okay. I got good removal. Opponent's on the slow plan, which is good. I'll get board presence first. I can kill something and punch them, maybe. Depends on what they play next. Or they just revitalize? Okay, sure. Alright. So now we're just going to attack. We'll just hold. End the turn. We'll Forgotten Sentinel next. Or we'll Hunter's Edge something, we'll see. Oh, are they mana screwed? It looks like they're mana screwed. Punch. Sentinel. Let's keep the threats coming. Okay, we'll just attack again. And I could play the Replicator, but I think I want to draw... Oh, I guess we just play the Replicator, sure. It's a threat. My opponent's like really slow right now, so we might as well just take advantage of it and blow them down. Now we have multiple things to put the Hunter's Edge on. Okay, now they have removal, that's good. Or they've activated their second color. That means that they can play something big. It's not bad. It's not bad. We're totally gonna eat that thing. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think the correct play is to Hunter's Edge, power up the Forgotten Sentinel, kill the Valorous Steed, and then punch in with the 2 big guys. They'll be on plan Chump Daisy. And then we'll end the turn. We'll pinch them with the Magma. Yeah, I can kill that thing. Wow, nice. Alright, hit them for 1. Play this. Soul Sear out one of these guys. And then go in for the attack with everybody. That'll force a chump. You need to block one of them. They'll block that one. Take a bunch. Replay the Visionary. Keep going big. Keep drawing cards. Play any lands that I get. I think we just win here, right? Like, what can they do? Sure. And that is a win, everybody. It's how you win Magic. Now we got a bunch of stuff. We got leveled up. We got a pack. Let's go ahead and look at the pack. We'll then choose a mastery target. Alright, here's our Core Set 2020 pack. Alright, I'm not taking See the Truth first pick at all. So I think the easy first pick here is Waker of Waves. Hellkite Punisher is very strong, but it's also very expensive. And yes, you can ramp into it, but this just is even stronger for the same amount of mana. Your opponent's creatures get weaker. You can throw it away and then potentially reanimate it later if you end up in the reanimator path. But even if you don't, and you can still go into green and then get it. And if you could draw it early, you just toss it away and get something better, right? So Waker Waves is easily the first pick here. Although, you know, Hellkite Punisher is not bad. I think if it weren't for those two, I'd look at Pride Malkin or Swift Response. Alright, let's take a look at what my mastery options here are now. Mastery tree, I have one of these baubles, or 2 baubles. Alright, so let's go ahead and put it on. I have Garruk, but let's put it on the standard bearer. Yeah, we'll just get all the rares, because the odds of getting a mythic is pretty low, although I've gotten this a number because I've drafted enough, but odds of it getting is pretty low, so I might as well get all the rares. And then any other of these balls that I get, you know, I'll pick up some mythics here. I think Massacre Worm is the easy first pick of all of these. Yeah, Garruk's not bad, Chandra's not bad, but Massacre Worm's such a bomb. Alright, that's going to be it for me tonight. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. If you'd like to see more of my streams or other videos that I make, you can hit subscribe. You can hit the bell for notifications if you really want to see things as they come out. And thank you for watching. I'll be back next time for more drafting or playing this deck that I have drafted. Until then, thanks for watching. This was Refresh, and I will see you then.